Alright, everybody, so this is xQmike, and today we have a story about. Well, this is actually this happened twice in the last couple of weeks about baseball. So basically, we have these guys. Well, actually, it's a guy, and then now there's the woman, who's everybody is calling her Karen because of what she did. But basically, it's when the the players they hit a home run, and then that ball obviously goes over to the crowd, and then whoever gets the ball gets to keep the ball. Well, the first story was the first story wasn't about a ball, but it was about a hat. There was this player who was going to give a hat to this little kid, and then this guy snatched it from the kid, and then everybody was outraged. Everybody was, and then they even found him, and he was a CEO. It was a whole thing. It was a whole story. Anyways, now the trend is the fact that this, and then like I said, everybody's calling her like a Karen because they say she has like the perfect Karen haircut, and I'll show you guys here like all the details and a few videos that I have for the evidence. But anyways, what this lady did is the fact that there was a home run, right? And then the ball went over to I think she was sitting around the side of where the ball went over to originally, but there was this dad wearing red, and he saw the opportunity when the ball hit the seats, the bleachers. The guy rushed over to her side, and then he actually got the ball before anybody else did. But he wasn't originally sitting in that side, which is why this Karen, like I said, was pretty outraged about this. And anyways, the way the ball landed on the bleachers, it's pretty much fair game. Anybody could have gotten the ball because nobody caught the ball. But this lady, this Karen, she got real pissed off. She got dramatic, and she actually went over to the guy, and like after the guy gave the ball to his kid, he was like, "Yeah, he was proud, and the kid was proud. Everybody was proud because he didn't steal the ball, he didn't do nothing. He caught the ball. It was free game. So, anyways, he gave it to the kid, and then this Karen actually took it upon herself to go all the way to this guy's side of the bleachers or the chairs or whatever, and she was like outraged. She was like snapping on him, and one funny thing is too that a lot of people are pointing out is exactly how the dad reacts when the Karen like touches him to like get his attention. He's really really scared, and that was just kind of funny. But anyways, she was over there yelling at him and telling him off and saying that it was her ball, and she actually snatched the. No, she didn't snatch the ball, but the dad actually caved in like really really quick, and he took the ball from his son and gave it back to this Karen, and then she just walked away, feeling proud and happy. But everybody was outraged, like I said, because this ball was for the kid, and it was fair game. Like I said, nobody stole the ball, nobody did nothing bad, and this lady just took it upon herself to go all the way over there and snatch the ball from this guy. And like I said, it's a little bit more. It's like half and half. A lot of people are pissed off or mad or whatever about this lady doing what she did, but also the dad. Like, how could you so easily just cave in and just give the ball back? Like, this was your ball, this was your kid's ball. He was like you didn't steal. Like I said, you didn't steal. You didn't do anything wrong with it. So he should have kept the ball. He should have stood his ground, especially in front of his kid. But this guy, he was like sort of hiding behind his kid the entire time. Like I said, he was real like he was startled when this Karen went over there. But anyways, everybody's been real mad about this lady, this Karen, and they've been trying to find her. I'm pretty sure they already did. I'm pretty sure everybody's already like found her name and everything. Probably gonna cancel her just like that CEO. And then the cool thing about this story though is that there is a somewhat happy ending because at the very end of the game, one of the not the football, one of the baseball players named Harrison Bader, he actually met the kid, and because he heard everybody heard like what happened. It was even during the game everybody knew, and he actually met with the kid and his family, and he signed a bat like right in front of camera and everything, so it's legit, and he gave it to the kid, saying, hey, it's real bad that look. I mean, it's real sad that what happened, and he was trying to make it up to the kid, and he did. He signed the bat and gave it to the kid, and the kid also got like a goodies bag before this signature happened. So that was pretty cool. The kid, they actually made it up to this kid because like I think he's like 10, 11 years old, whatever. But it was pretty cool that they made it up to this kid, and The thing about the Karen though is, let's see what happens to her, because like I said, the last time this happened, which was honestly not even a couple weeks ago, it was the CEO of some company, and that dude has been getting roasted. That dude has been getting canceled, and I think he even quit his job or something like that. I'm not entirely. I'll probably do some research on that story and post a video about it, because it's real crazy how things are going on and how quickly these people get canceled. But I mean, some of them do deserve it by acting like this, especially like in front of kids and all this stuff. But yeah, let's see what happens. Like I said, let's see what happens with this Karen, because I've already seen some tweets that people have already identified who she is, and you know what happens after that. But anyways, let's see what happens.